What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I've got 3 stories for you. No questions. If you have a question, leave it in the comments down below. #question. We'll get it answered for you in tomorrow's video. Without further ado, let's jump into the tech news. First story has to do with a phone that I am looking forward to because I really enjoyed this phone. It has to do with the Pixel 8 and 8 Pro, what we can expect from the screen sizes, who's making the displays, and all of that. So here we go, guys. This information comes from Ross Young. Ross Young saying that per DSCC, that's the company he, I guess, works for, owns, new monthly OLED smartphone service, the Google Pixel 8 will have a 6.16-inch display, which is down from the 6.32-inch display of the Pixel 7, and the Pixel 8 Pro will have a 6.7-inch display, which is the same as the Pixel 7 Pro. Both start panel production in May. And he goes on to say another question out there, who's making the panel? He says Samsung. So they're going to use Samsung displays again on there. A couple of things I'm curious about is they're doing panel production in May. This phone usually comes out in October. Are they going to push this phone out earlier or not? It remains to be seen. I'd be kind of surprised if they pushed it out earlier. But it's interesting also that they're making the smaller Pixel 8 even smaller now, so it's gonna be even smaller in your hand, which I think will make some people happy and give them that kind of premium feel on there. So some interesting things coming over from the Pixel 8 and 8 Pro. I do hope when they use the display, I hope it's a higher display quality and brightness than the Pixel 7 and 7 Pro. This felt like just a step down in terms of pixel quality and display quality versus like a traditional Samsung Galaxy S type device. Next up, as you can see from the headline, Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold 5 and Flip 5 batteries are now going to be easier to replace. And with that first sentence, it kind of tells you that Samsung has followed the same path as the S23. The batteries have a pull strip to make them easier to replace. Now, when they say that, it's not going to be like, oh, I'm grabbing my Flip or my Fold and I'm going to peel something off and put the battery in. It's not going to be that easy for you. It just means like once you pop open the phone, which is a task, I guess, a little bit in itself, that at that point, it's going to be easier to replace the battery. So if it took, maybe a couple hours to replace a battery and something broken on a Z Flip or Z Fold, it might take even less time to do it now. And our last story is super interesting. Why? Because it goes through some devices that we have been scratching for, itching for, waiting for, but getting super stoked for, because it has to do with ultra versions of the Fold line and much more other folding devices as well. So here's the information. There's a tweet put out by RG Cloud who's saying that what he knows so far, new high ends will be the Z Flex, Z Fold Ultra, Z Flip Ultra, and the Z Tab, which are devices we've heard about, but we haven't really heard that much information in terms of like, is it actually going to happen or not? Also, future Fold Z Ultra will have 4K display from Samsung. The regular Z will be a QHD BOE display. That's very interesting. So 4K display on that new Z Ultra Fold. The Flip will have a 2K display with Samsung, and then the regular version will have the FHD 1080p BOE display. Z Flex will be the tri-fold displayed phone tablet. The Z Tab, which is going to be the foldable tablet, will just be a foldable tablet. They'll also have a new mid-end Galaxy K series. He's saying that it might remove the S Plus series, but I've heard they're not for 2024. And they're going to have a new premium S, I guess better than the Ultra as well. And then in a separate tweet, he also goes on to say that all fancy things around foldable world are coming in late 2024, not this year. We just have too much sources going on and not so-called insiders that confused everything. Maybe it's intended. So a lot of these, if you've been wanting a ultra version of the Fold and the Flip, it looks like they're coming in the end of 2024, at the earliest, maybe 2025. But I am very excited about that. That means you saw a 4K display in a Fold fold phone. It's gonna be so awesome. I can't wait to see what they do with, maybe they'll finally give us the premium cameras we've been waiting for, and the premium display, and the premium everything in this phone. I'm very, very looking forward to this. Let me know your thoughts on a Ultra Fold and an Ultra Flip. What are your thoughts? What do you think we'll have in it? Put it in the comments down below. Have a great day. We'll see you down the road. Peace.